Now then, welcome to channel, Lake District and Wasdale. And this morning we parked just down there at the National Trust Bracken Close car park, which has just cost us £9. Ridiculous. And today we're going up there. We're going up to Scafell. And hopefully we're going on a quiet route. We're going to head along here to the top of Wast water, and we're going to head up. I think there's going to be some bracken that we need to get through further down here, and then we're going up to there, Rakehead Crag, and then over Green How and up to Scafell. And from Scafell we're going over to Slightside, and then from Slightside we're going to head down or off-piste in the general direction of Burnmoor Tarn. I'm not going right to Burnmoor Tarn. Is there a cairn called Maiden Castle somewhere around there? Now I've been around there before, and that could be a bit damp. And then we're going to pick this bridleway up further down there. So let's have a quick look at the route. Well, that was a good start. Me being the trained navigator, we were trekking along that track down there that goes to, is it Wasdale Head Farm? Completely the wrong way. Anyway, we've doubled back and we're past the Bracken Closer. It belongs to Felon Rock Climbing Club, and that's looking up to Lingmel and Scafell Pike. That path will be busy. I would imagine that's the main route up to Scafell Pike from Wasdale, going up that gully over something or other, hollow stones. Yeah. Well, the forecast, it's a bit hit and miss today really. Cloud is due to build a bit. I mean, Great Gable over there, that's clagged in, but it's supposed to clear a bit, drop a bit, and then maybe get a bit showery after lunch. So hopefully we'll get some views from the top. Only people coming up this way, which is good. Up. 'Cause you've been a good friend. So just through that gate, and this is where we branch off to go up there through the bracken. Lovely. I think once we get to the first brow, I think we get through the bracken then, and then we up to that Rakehead Crag. Right, up we go. So as you can see, there's quite a distinct path coming up here. Oh, but it's steep That's a great view. That behind is over Wast water there. And nobody else coming this way. Oh. So onwards and upwards. Well, this path's not too bad with regards to bracken. I was expecting to be bushwhacking it through at least waist high stuff. No, it's fine. No issues at all. Apart from the gradient. But it has just eased a bit now. We've started to like contour around a bit rather than going straight up. So the first target for us up here is Rakehead Crag. What time is it? Only 10 to 10. Right, upwards. So the gradient's turned steep again and the breeze is picking up. So just while I get my breath back, see if you can see it. Our return route coming down there below Rakehead. So that's our return route from somewhere in the region of Burnmoor Tarn. Right, so more up. So you can just see Burnmoor Tarn starting to come into view there. And our return route comes back from just before. We're not going right down to the tarn, we're cutting off before it. Yeah, we descend kind of off piste from Slight Side into a cove, the name of which I've forgotten, and we follow a gill down. And then to this Maiden castle cairn. He puts me to shame. It's steep going up here. Right, up we go. Up we go, Charlie. Go on, up you go. Up you go. This way. So we've had our coffee and chew, and we're not actually that far from the top of Scarfell now. And then I think we're going to drop down here into kind of this cove, and then down this tongue towards Burnmoor Tarn, and then back along the path down there. So up we go up here. While we had coffee, top of Scarfell did clear, but it's clagged in again. So the final steep push up through boulders and scree up to Scarfell. Well, that's Scarfell done. And the views are exactly the same as the first time I was up here. I was going to take you down to Simmons Knot and show you the views over Mickledore and to Scarfell Pike. And I'll tell you what, that's a slog coming up that way. The gradient is pretty much relentless all the way from leaving the Bridleway just after that gate all the way to the top. It's unforgiving, is that? Oh, but we've not seen a soul. I bet over there, other side at Crag, I bet that's even. Right, so we're gonna make our way through this boulder field and then drop down to Slightside. And I think when we get there, it might be lunchtime. Right, see you in a bit. Well, we drops down off Scarfell sooner than the initial route because it was grim up there. We're back on our intended route now. There's some views over to, there's Bowfell over that way and Crinkles, and you can't see over there in the Cloudy-esque Pike. That's back up to where we've just come from Scarfell. Lovely view looking down Eskdale. Hartefell you can see over that way. Right, so we're going over there to Slightside. Oh, hang on, my hat's not strapped on, wind's getting up. Hang on. Don't want to be losing that of a hill, do we? Right, so yeah, we're going to get over there to Slightside. We're going to have our lunch. We're going to drop down from there. There's an old war memorial to two Polish airmen lost their lives in the hurricanes, crashed in poor visibility. I think it was 1941, I think it was. We'll have lunch on Slightside, see if we can find this memorial, and then make our way back sort of off-piste down in the general direction of Burnmoor Tarn. So we'll get over there to Slightside. Good boy. So that's Slightside. That's great views looking down. Yes, there was a bit of sun on lower flanks of Hartefell there. I mean, looking back where we've just come from, it's a bit grim. Hang on, let me way spin round. There is a tiny bit of sun over there. When last time we did Scarfell Pike, we went over that little lump there called Pen, and that was steep, steeper than this one. Well, that's great views over there. I think that'll be is that the Crinkles you can see over there, or is it? Yeah, that. And then over, I'm waffling out. Over that way will be towards Little Stand. That Burkitt that we did, that was a good walk. We did Piker Blisco and Cold Fell. Oops. Yeah, that was good. Right, so we're going to drop down here, have our lunch, and then see if we can find this crash site, and then make our way back that way, kind of off-piste, down towards Burnmoor Tarn. Right, so we're going to have lunch down here, so we'll see you in a bit. Well, we had our lunch and we tried to find this memorial. Couldn't find it anywhere. Found some at Rakehead. Couldn't find memorial. I put the coordinates I got for it off Tinterweb in my GPS, but no, don't know where it was. Yeah, we found some at Rakehead. If you've seen it, know where it was or where it is, let us know. If you've got some proper coordinates for it, or if you've got a photo of it, stick it on. I don't think you can do that, can you? In comments, you can't put photos in comments, can you? Oh well, maybe email it to me and I can put it into community tab if you've got a photo of it. Right, so we're making our way off piste now, which it's fine, it's just grassy, no problem coming down it. Right, we head down towards this gill, I can't remember what it's called, and follow that down in the direction of Burnmoor Tarn. And it's just starting to get a bit drizzly now as well. Right, down we go. So there's been a change of plan. Now the initial route was to kind of go over this ridge and down that next gill, hard rig gill. But if you look down here, follow this gill, it joins up with it there, so there's no point in going over there. So we're just going to go follow this gill down, and then there should be a footpath by that hard rig gill. So we'll get ourselves down there, see what happens. So we managed to get across the two little streams with dry feet, and there is a bit of a path to follow here. The actual path on the map is marked, it's higher up the hillside there. We'll follow this for a bit and then we sort of cut the nose off, a bit more off piste, I think. Who plans these walks? Oh, it's lovely and pleasant now. That I'm going to have to take my coat off again. It's got a bit warm. I'll just put you on the other camera. So that's Burnmoor Tarn in front of us. Boat How. We did that. It was Boxing Day last year. We came up on Lal Ratty. Did Boat How, and then we did Ilgill Head and Winrig. I'll leave a link to that one at the end of this. But no, this has been good so far. We saw a few people going up to Scarfell as we were on the path between Scarfell and Slightside. 1, 2, 5 people, I think. Apart from that, we've not seen anybody. Right, we'll carry on following the beck. Well, that's another great waterfall. And this pool here, that's really deep. You could get right in that. What does that look? Looks a good 8 or 10 feet.
Maybe the water distorts it a bit. When it's deep, you can get right in that. Oh, lovely little waterfall. And it's starting to spit again now as well. Oh, right. So, down to the bottom of these waterfalls, and then we contour round to the right. I think it's going to be off-piste. I'm not sure. I think I might be able to see a bit of a path. We'll see when we get down there anyway. Right, down we go. So we've left the path back there that goes down to Burnmoor Tarn, and now we're making our way through something of a bog fest. I mean, there is actually a very, very faint, well, would it be a path or is it just a sheep trod? But there, you can follow something. Oh, not now though. It's disappeared. I just, oh, it's over there where Charlie is. Oh, right. Oh, we'll hopefully see you when we get to the other side of here. Well, we've made it through the bracken and the bogs. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, really. There was bits of paths to follow here and there. I think it'll warrant a thorough tick check when you get home there. And it's been a bit of a longer route round than I'd initially planned. But no, that was fine. It was perfectly doable. The bogs weren't that bad, really. And the bracken wasn't that tall. So no, we're on the bridleway that takes us pretty much all the way back to Wasdale. So we'll amble our way along here. Well, we've just wandered off the bridleway a bit to have a look at this. It's marked on the map as Maiden Castle, some kind of ancient monument. I don't know if it's an old burial ground or something like that. I don't know anything about it. If any of you lot out there know what Maiden Castle is or was, drop us a comment, let us know. It'd be interesting to find out. Right, back onto the bridleway. This is very pleasant, ambling down here now. Let me just stick onto the camera for these views now. So that's looking up to Ilgill Head. And I'll come round to Middle Felt. Now I always forget the name of that. Is it Seat Allen? Behind Middle Fell. If I've got that wrong, I'll put name on it. No, it's not. It is Seat Allen, isn't it? And then there's Barrow, and then if you look up Mosedale, Pillar in the Crag, then Kirk Felt, Great Gable with a bit of cloud on it. You can just see Lingmelt, and there's Scarfelt where we've just been. Is it just going to clear? Could have done that while we were up there, couldn't it? And you can just see Slightside sticking up there. Yeah, it's been brilliant. But that's a stunning view up Wasdale Head, isn't it? Right, we'll make our way down this bridleway and we'll be signing off soon, I think. Right, down we go. So we've only about a quarter of a mile to go now, so I'm going to sign off. Oh, it's been a brilliant day. Absolutely loved it. I mean, the ascent up to Scarfell right from leaving this bridleway right the way to the top, the gradient just never lets up. It is a slog all the way up. So if you're going to do this, be prepared for that. But it's been quiet. We've just seen a couple of people coming down from Ilgill Head. There's a bloke just gone up. Looks like he was going to go wild camping. We saw 5 people on the way up to Scarfell as we were on our way to Slightside. And that's it. Once we got out of the car park, they're the only people we've seen. So it's been beautiful. And the weather's held off. The forecast showers never appeared. So that's been good. We've had some views, apart from right on the top, which was a shame. It's clear now up there, ish. So no, it's been great. Hope you've enjoyed it. One thing I always forget to say in the videos is that I leave links to the GPX files, which are the files you can load onto your GPS or onto your mapping software or onto Google Earth or OS maps. So the GPX files for the route that I actually planned and the walk, the track that we actually walked. I'll leave links to them in the description. So if you fancy doing any of these walks, you can always download those links. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do the usual. Liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, commenting and sharing. All the usual malarkey. And hopefully, see you on the next one. Tra!